Hello everyone. So today we will be seeing the problems which is occurring in a concurrent execution. So I believe you all know what is the meaning of a concurrent execution, because when multiple users are accessing the same application, which means simultaneous actions are happening over there. So for example, in an online platform or in an e-commerce website, when a particular user is buying a particular certain products, so which means multiple transactions are happening, many users are accessing the same data more than at the same time, so simultaneous action is getting performed. But at the same time, there might be situations and problems can be arised. So we will be seeing the problems one by one. So first problem is lost update problem, or we can call it as a write problem. So when it denotes it as a W and W, which means write. So here consider the two transactions T1 and T2. So here when it comes to T1, here read of X, R means read, and here X is the data. The only data that I am using is X. So it is accessing the data. Suppose the value of X is equal to 10. Now after that some manipulation is getting happened. X is equal to X plus 10, which means 10 plus 10, my data is 20. Now after that it is going straight to transaction 2. Now here again read of X. So when you analyze T1, here write operation is not getting performed, which means manipulation. The write of X is not being happened. So T2 can't take the value 20 because write operation is not being performed. So again it will read the value 10. So again it will read the value 10. Now after that again some manipulation got happened. X is equal to X plus 5, which means 10 plus 5, which makes my value 15. Now after that again it went to transaction T1. So here write of X means my current value is nothing but 50. So here 15 will be the value which is manipulated over here. After that in transaction 2 again 50, because no other ALU operation is happening, so again 50. So the thing is here T1, whatever value which was there in the T1 is not getting updated on anywhere. See, in this particular stage in write of X, instead of manipulated the value called 20, it manipulated the value 50, which was happened in transaction 2, which means T2 overrides the value of T1, which makes a problem. So lost update problem, we call this problem as a lost update problem, because T2 overridden the value of T1. So it was supposed to 20 here, but instead of 20 it manipulated the value 50. So here whatever value that it was there in here, we didn't use it, so no use was there. So lost update problem, here we are not getting a continuity here, right? So this problem we call it as a lost update problem or write problem. The second problem is dirty read problem. It is also known as write read problem. Now let's see one example. In a schedule I am having two transactions T1 and T2. So in transaction 1, read of X, suppose my value of X is 10. So here some write operation is happening. So here 20, it comes 20, then write of X, which means I manipulated the data, so my current value is 20. Now after that it came across transaction 2. So here my current value is 20 because in transaction 1 write operation was being performed, so my value is 20. Now some basic operations got happened, so 20 plus 10, which means 30. Now after that manipulated the data, it is being stored in the database. So in database my current value is 30 because commit operation is being happened, so it is getting permanently stored in the database. Now when you analyze this example, again after transaction 2 it is again going to the transaction 1. Here in this particular period of time transaction 1 got failed. So in that particular stage, here this whole transaction is being failed. So the only possible solution is it needs to roll back. It needs to roll back, because we know that a transaction should either be commit or it should be rolled back. So when it roll backs, what will happen? it will again turn into the value of 10 because it will again go to its initial stage. But it will also affect transaction 2 because transaction 2 read the data from transaction 1 which was already being failed. So which makes my problem as a dirty read problem because transaction 2 read the data from transaction 1 which is already being failed. So it is also affecting T2 also. So we can't say that T2 has successfully committed. We can't say that. So this problem we call it as a dirty read problem or a right read problem. Then third one is unrepeatable read problem. So in this problem here consider one schedule. In a schedule we are having two transactions T1 and T2. So suppose my R of A is 10, which means my data is 10. So I access the data 10. So after that it went to transaction 2. So here R of A means 10, then some basic ALU operation is getting happened, which means 20. So here my database, in my database the value got permanently stored, my value was 20. Now after that again read of A. So here now my read of A is nothing but 20. But see, when you compare these two period of time, initially the value of A was 10. After that the value of 10 got changed into 20. But T1 don't have any updates like how did we got here, like how did this person got the value equal 20. So we don't have any updates because in this particular period of time nothing is happening over here. So T1 is not getting any updates like how did he got the value 20, because initially it started with 10, but how did he got it this value 20? It does not have any kind of an update. So this is also causing a problem which makes unrepeatable read problem or read write problem. Last one, incorrect summary problem. So in incorrect summary problem we can explain with a very simple example. Suppose you are running an online shopping website. So in website any person can come, any person can buy it anytime, there is no kind of a restriction. So suppose your manager asked you to give you a summary report on a particular product which all person buy it and what is the sales, what is the summary, what is the total amount. So you are asked to prepare a sales report. So here at the same time another person came and he is also again buying that particular product, which means in one time you are preparing a summary at the same time and customer is logging into the website and he is purchasing that particular product, which makes an incorrect summary report, because again you need to go and check like which product bought on which date, which time. Date is same because we are preparing that particular summary in a particular day, but at the same day itself or a particular same time itself another customer is coming and he is buying. So here which makes my summary again incorrect. Again I need to go and check which person bought which product. So which makes my data or which makes my summary unbalanced. So this particular problem we call it as a incorrect summary problem. So yeah, that's it. So this is all the problems which is being occurred in the concurrent execution. I hope you have understood. So last update problem, dirty read problem, unrepeatable problem and incorrect summary problem. These are the main problems that you can write under the concurrent execution. So thank you so much.